What's going on, everybody? Today I'm bringing you a video on goals and tips for accounts that are in the early stages of old school RuneScape. The purpose of this first video is to give you an idea of what an early stage of old school RuneScape is and help you, if you're new to the game, with some things that you may want to do or things that you may want to avoid until you're later into the game. This game is not small by any means, and there are quite a few stages to the game, so we really need to start by defining what early game is. I consider early game to be the stage in the game that you're trying it out and learning what about the game that you like to do, things that you may not like to do as well. This is also a time in the game that you're going to meet some new people, make some new friends, and you're really learning where everything is. You may also still be playing the game free to play, so I'm gonna, in this video alone, mention some things that may be good for free to play players as they're making their way to becoming members and playing the game more. Levels wise, I'd say in this stage you're going to be before about 1200 total level or so, as well as working towards getting about 60 to 70 in all of your stats. The biggest goal in this stage for you should be doing a lot of questing. This is going to help you level quickly and unlock more of the game. In the description, I've put an optimal quest guide from the wiki on. Check that link out. This also, if you're new to the game, will be a very useful website for you, as if you don't know anything and you look it up, this is going to be the first search result that you're going to get. Working towards completing Recipe for Disaster should be one of the first big account steps that you're going to take. While working on these quests, you should also be focusing on the easy and medium achievement diaries. They're a great place to start with a new account because they give a lot of helpful rewards. They're going to greatly benefit you in the early game as well as down the road in the mid and late game. The first untradeable set that you should really be working towards is the Graceful outfit. Agility is one of my personally least favorite skills, but having Graceful is a great benefit because it adds run restoration speed, and it's also weight reducing armor. So while you're doing all your questing and things like that, it's going to be a great benefit to have as you progress, and really early agility levels are good too, just overall for your account. When it comes to money making, you should start with something easy like crafting amulets and other jewelry. This is a good free to play method. If you're a member, there are some better money making methods, and I'll attach some links in the description that are going to have some different scenarios that you can do to make money early in the game. In the early stages of the game, gold is something you really don't want to spend on senseless things. You really are going to want to use more of your gold to benefit your skills in XP instead of having items that just are not going to be beneficial to you early in the game. Although trimmed armor looks cool, definitely not a good thing to have when you're early in the game. Some PVM or mini games that you can try out in the beginning would be Wintertod. It's a really fast way to gain some fire making levels and has pretty good rewards. A good tip for this is to get the crates early and bank them. While you're lower HP, it's much easier to do the minigame and saves on a lot of food. It's a good skill to have and boost up pretty high. Easy, also fun, and just save those crates until you're higher level so that you'll get better rewards out of them. Temperos is also a fishing boss that you can do that has pretty good rewards and decent experience for fishing, which can also be a decent money maker for you when you're early level in the account. Early game really is a good time for you to learn the game, make some new friends. I really suggest joining a clan because that's part of the reason that I came back to the game is when the clan update happened. And the clan that I joined I absolutely love, so I think that it's a good thing to have if you have any questions or you get stuck on something. You have other players around you that can definitely help you. In this section of the game too, you're not going to have a whole lot of money, so you definitely want to not really spend it on things that you don't need Don't go for armors that you just absolutely don't need. Try to work on some of those untradables, like the Fighter Torso and Void, which I will go over in the next video for mid-game. But just know, don't spend a whole lot of money in those things, because you can use them more for your skills. Also, a quick add-in, if you are not using RuneLite, I definitely recommend it if you're new to the game. It does make things a lot easier, a lot more customizable. There's a lot of videos on RuneLite and the add-ons that you should have within it. So definitely recommend using that if you're not. It does make the game a lot more enjoyable. The new client through Steam has been updated to be better. Me personally, just still using RuneLite because it's what I'm comfortable with. But play the game to have fun and play with what you're comfortable with. I did want to give a quick shout out to Skrig and Felix too, who are both members of my clan. They definitely helped me a lot with this video, and again with the videos that will be coming out in the future around mid-game, late game, and end game. So just wanted to thank those guys a lot for everything that they've done to help me with these. I will be having more videos out in the future at each step of the game, and goals and things that you should do and things that you should avoid. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss those new videos that are coming out in the future. Let me know what you thought about this video, if there's anything you felt like I should have added. Thanks for watching, guys. See y'all next time.